hello. I am here. Here I am. So, yeah. I'm doing more Pokemon crafting. By more Pokemon crafting, I mean I'm cutting up more Pokemon cards to make 3D/Shadowbox cards. I think I'm gonna work on the Luxio one some more. It's not gonna get totally completed tonight because there's certain things I'm needing for it, like I wanted to get a new reverse hollow top for it because I messed up the other one, but that does not mean I can't put the layers together. So, and that includes doing some fun finessing that I thought I would do. I'm going to black out certain parts so that it has more of a shadow effect when you turn the card, so it's not just like, hey, here's all this stuff. What else? I'm going to work on a second card in terms of cutting out, not putting together. And yeah, if anyone has questions about what materials I'm using and stuff, just let me know. I'll happily answer that. And let's get started, shall we? Poke view? Yeah, let's do full view because I'm just going to be having my head down the entire time. Or at least a good chunk of time. What am I doing? So this is the back card, and I noticed that when I put it together, you can see like this part right here come through. So what I'm going to end up doing is taking my micron pen that I have and just kind of coloring the border black. And I'm using micron because it's got a darker color to it, and I did a pen test with a permanent marker, a Sharpie, permanent marker Sharpie, my Copic marker, and one of these. And this one turned out the best. I'm gonna do the other side too, just to be on the safe side. But usually this side's pretty covered up because of the mountains that I cut out. But let's do equal sides here, shall we? I'm using number 2 micron. If you get this set, you get like different sizes, which is great, especially if you're doing detailed stuff. I've started gluing my extra stuff together. And so this is kind of the gist of what it's gonna look like. That looks better. I'm probably gonna either trim this down right here, or color it. I think I will color it because I already colored the inside border. I wonder if I can get a better edge with... Let's see if this works. I need a piece of paper. Oh well. Oh, where's that? This is my test. I used a test card here. But yeah, that's the Sharpie, Copic marker, and then the micro pen. That worked a little bit better, yeah. One of the other things I've decided to do is I'm gonna color Shinx over in black, except for this one. So these two are gonna get colored. The Shinx are. This one will stay. This one is not gonna get colored over, though I might color the head. might color the lightning on this one. No, on this one. I think that's it. Okay. Switch up the pen head here. Oh, that's the brush. That's the 8. I like to organize these because nope, 3 goes here, 5 goes here. We got 1, 2, 5, 0, 0, 5, and then the 8 goes there. Okay, they're the higher the number, the bigger the pin tip. So that's why I wanted to. And then what I'll do is I will let this sit aside and dry as I go on to the next one. I'm gonna go close my door real quick. Maybe after I do. You can see that's much better. There we go. That's a much better black than, say, the other stuff. Get this. I'm going to color in Shinx here and then see how that looks. And then if I like it, I might color the lightning. I was debating whether to cut it out, but I think just coloring over it might be more beneficial. Do something real quick. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I'm fixing some things. Alright, it's time to color Shinx. And I'm not looking for absolute coverage, per se, on this. Because, honestly, once you get the other layers on top, it's kind of hard to see the whole thing, but I figure get as much done as possible. It is storming tonight. There's some nasty thunderstorms run through. But no tornado watch or anything, as far as I'm aware, this time. They kept saying, oh, possible for tornadoes, but we got high wind advisories and severe thunderstorm warnings, but no tornado watches or warnings or anything like that, surprisingly. Just lots and lots of rain. Alright. This got some good coverage on it. I don't want to touch it because I'm going to let that dry. And yeah, that looks so much better. Perhaps I should color Luxio in this one. I think I will. I'm so, Let me see here. What do y'all think? Because you can see the one in the back. Nope, he's got to get colored. Alright, Luxio head on this one's getting colored too. I think everything else should be fine. Yeah, I'll use the brush. It's got a wider. Music okay, guys? I know last time I thought it was high enough, but it was not. If it's too loud, I can definitely turn it down. Alright. Got that bigger area coverage. And then you get the smaller tip to get those details. Oh. And that's why I gotta let it dry, because it's smudged over there. Which luckily that part is okay, because that part gets covered up. So, did anybody find it interesting that the Death Rock over in Japan cracked, and then earlier this week or last week they got rocked with a 7.3 earthquake or 7.1, or was it smaller than that? I don't remember. I just know they got hit by another earthquake. It didn't seem it was nearly as bad as the 2011 one, but still not a pleasant thing to have happen, I'm sure. Yeah, that works so much better. Yeah, I like that so much better. I suppose I should do it to the lightning one too. We'll keep that there. Yeah, that works. Okay. Alright, so let's let those two dry. side, let them dry, color the other one. This one's gonna stay. Yep. This one's gonna stay. Kept looking at videos and everything. I'm like seeing what other people did for their like little cutout cards. I think I said it before, but there's the one person that does like a UV resin layer on some of it to give it this kind of cool shiny bubble effect. I wish I had the confidence to do something like that, but I do not. Also, I don't know how to work with UV resin. And I don't want to do a major project and start that and then turn around and be like, well, don't know how to do that. Especially on a project that, like this one. Like, I have so few number of cards. Speaking of cards, I bought a few today. I got like 10 packs. Only got about 4 pulls out of 10, which isn't terrible. I think 3 of them were V or V Max or V Star. 1 holo. No trainer gallery cards, which kind of makes me sad, but whatever. And then I got 2 new ones, and I think 2 reverse holos to go for the master set that I have. And then I got a Rainbow Rare Whimsicott V-Star. And I finally got the Kingler V-Max. And the holo was the barrel, and then the other... What was it? Oh, and then I got a Whimsicott V, which I have that one already. But that's okay. I'm gonna color this tail too, because yeah. Where's the other one? I'll get the other 2 and color their tails too. Why? Because it's a very bright color and that's gonna shine right through. Really hoping these don't smear too much. But I'm sure if I let them dry, they should be fine. Yes, Thor? Can I help you? It's thundering out there. Alright. I'm gonna put these over to the side and let them dry. And then that's the... I think I'm gonna color his head too. I'm not entirely sure yet. Because what's gonna happen is this one's gonna go like this. That's gonna go on top. And then this one's gonna... I've got these double adhesive foam core or foam pieces that I'm going to cut into tiny little squares, and then so this way this is kind of like lifted up a little bit. I guess I am gonna have to, yeah, I'm going to color that one in. Let's go ahead and do that. Not the tail on this one though. think I'm going to just do an outline and leave a blank spot so that when I put the double adhesive on, it's not sticking to the ink. It should be okay. I need to check the wider channel. Alright, we're still good. It just sounds worse than it is. Okay. We are okay, folks. Whee! Anyway, so after this, I think I might move on to gluing the last 3, I think. I got pieces I need to glue together, I think. I have to double check. And then after that, there we go. And after that, I start cutting the next one. Cut the next project. Alright. Leave that there so I can put sticky tape thing on there so it doesn't. That should work. Alright. Drying, drying, drying. Ooh, excuse me, drying. And drying. I had a thing go whoop. Oh no. I literally just wiped it off on this test one I did. Because I used it on that and I wiped it off like. Oh no. It's literally just coming off. It's literally wiping off. I did all that for nothing. Okay, well. Le Sharpie it is. All that for nothing. Suppose it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but nothing makes you feel bad, like realizing that something you just worked on doesn't work. I mean, upside, I can easily just wipe it off. See, like, look at that. It's just wiping it off at this point. Well, I think this Sharpie's done for. Look, I have more. I have to get a new Sharpie. poor bag. Can I get the Sharpie bag that's in the drawer?
Yeah, sure. Which drawer is it? Oh, I know.
Yeah. Like a dry erase for this thing. Jeez. That shouldn't work, but it does. I hate that
Wait, is it the drawer in my office?
No, it's the drawer that usually has the bottle opener in it. My To the Moon one. It's got like a bag of Sharpies in there. Yeah, this poor Sharpie is done, but I'm gonna use it to.
You guys wait. It's like the way.
I just realized that the micron, like, just.
Yeah, I saw. So it's not very sticky.
Nope. But it comes off very clear.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use this poor Sharpie to clean off the others.
Don't look at me. Go back to working.
So demanding. Let's not put the Sharpie in her face. Like, it comes off. It shouldn't come off like dry erase, but it does. I mean, yay me, I guess. This is terrible. All that for nothing. Put this under here so I can. You know, at least I found out now, not later after I've glued everything together. God, that would have been nightmarish. Okay. Alright, so that Sharpie is done. Hopefully these are still good. Alright, lesson learned. Micron pens, no gold. Alright, Sharpie works. Okay. that dry. Look, it's a deja vu kind of day. That's what we're here for. I would have used my Copic marker, but those are expensive. And Sharpies are cheap and replaceable. Okay. Ha! Yeah. Don't worry, there's a reason for the Pokemon card getting destroyed as it is. Trust me. Trust the process. I promise there's a reason behind my madness. I just learned a lesson that Micron pens and Pokemon cards don't mix at all. So apparently Micron pen ink on Pokemon cards is almost like dry erase markers. It just comes right off. So I learned my lesson, and now I'm going over back with Sharpie to fix it. Sharpie, 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 Sharpie. Nope, not the tail. Not the tail. Don't do the tail. I'm going to do everything but the most center part of this, so that way I have a double-sided adhesive that I'm going to use. That's like a little foam piece. Come on. You should cover up a little bit better there. Okay. And I forgot the tail on this one. Okay. So, set those aside to dry. Okay. And I need to cut a small little piece for this. So, I've got, this is the double-sided foam I was talking about. They come in squares, and I'm going to cut a small piece out. And I can open it. Come on, be nice. Put that aside. I mean, I could I could just do the whole thing, right? We'll do that. Support the doom. Doom, 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 doom. Here we go. Ooh, I need tweezers. Mike, can you go grab my tweezers? So then when it's ready, I can just peel that off and put it on there. Because it's supposed to be... Yeah, so it'll be like that. Not as high up, but... And now I have some extra small pieces for later. And there's that. Oops, sorry. Okay. Do that. That.
Where are they?
The black ones should be where my makeup stuff is.
Okay.
I'm not completely ruining them, no, just a little bit. And then, yee, thank you. Okay, so oh no. No. Okay, so something like that. And then I don't have it off yet, but why are you leaning like that? Oh, that's why, because I have it. it'll be something like that once I get it taped down. I did a Farfetch'd one as my first one as an attempt. It chunky, but it's not super chunky. See, I got, this is my first attempt. My Farfetch'd. And it's chunky. It's a bit chunky, but so this one I didn't do the cover up on the Farfetch'd, so you can excuse me, see the Farfetch'd multiple times. There we go. Here we go. Whee. So you can kind of see the double view of the Farfetch'd, or triple almost, because of the back card. So that's why I colored in the Luxio on this one, so certain parts of it look more like a shadow rather than continuous. It's super cute. I was saying earlier, there's this one person that does something very similar, but what they do is they end up using UV resin to make certain parts look more 3D and shiny and everything. And this one's not going to get completely complete tonight, just because the gluing process is going to take a hot minute. Alright, come here. Oh, nope, not that side. Where are you going? I'm going in and covering up some parts that are a little bit more obvious to the eye. And then once you put them in the stack, you're definitely going to see them, so. That's better. Where's that little piece at? Here it is. It keeps tilting in a way I don't like, so it is very tedious, I will say that. Like, the Farfetch'd one took me about 3 days just because of cutting and or not cutting, mostly just because of the gluing process, because I was using like Elmer's all-purpose craft glue, and I finally bought something that's a little bit better. Put a little bit of this right here, keep it from doing that weird tilting thing it was doing a minute ago. Yeah, it's on. All right. Don't want to put this on yet because here, do that, 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 that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I know. There's like I don't have any good Blastoise cards, and of course Blastoise hasn't really been featured in any of the more recent cards recently, because I would totally do that, because Blastoise is my husband's favorite. And he loves that one, and I would do that in a heartbeat. I want to do an Eevee one, but I don't have enough Eevees for it. And I didn't have enough of this one, so I'm like trying to be like super careful. I got this memory glue. It's used for paper craft projects and like photos and stuff, and it's like paper safe. Ah. So I decided to go for this glue over the Elmer's glue I was using earlier, because at least this will stay on a little bit better. And it dries a lot faster too, which is nice. Because that was one of the problems I was having with the other glue, was that it was not drying fast enough for me. And it was doing like this weird like coming off the edges and stuff. So this has got a little bit more of a tackiness to it, which I like. Hey, Commander! I'm trying to assemble the Luxio from last time before I start on the new one. And it's not going to get 100% assembled, but it'll get a good chunk of it done. Hey V, do you play the Pokemon online? The TCG online? And if so, would you like a few codes? Yeah, the progress went pretty good last time. Okay. Yeah, this time it's progressing a little bit faster, because like assembly is going to always be like so much faster than the cutting process will be. And this time I'm doing the Drowsy that I wanted to do last time. That's going to be fun to do, because that one is a lot. No turning back now, boys and girls. And non-binary pals. I know, the pressure's real this time. Use all that glue. And then once I'm done gluing the pieces together this far, at least up until this one, because I have to put the head on it. Or actually, yeah, I have to wait. That there. This one's next. Yeah, I definitely like this glue a lot better than the Elmer's glue. I mean, the Elmer's glue was working. It's just, again, it took so long to dry. Like, it would take like an entire day and a half, or day, not a day and a half, excuse me. About a good half day for it to like completely dry to a certain point. Otherwise, it was just there. And this is a crappy paintbrush that I'm using to spread the glue, because I have a crap ton of paintbrushes, and that's one of my bad ones. And I mean bad because like it's not fun to use. So it gets used for the crafting projects. Haha. To the crafting projects for you. No, my lord, no. Please, anything but that. Oh, so the the grass type. The filler cards are just random Pokemon cards that I have that I just cut the picture out and use for spacers, rather than having to collect a whole bunch of these same ones over and over and over and over again. And they're from all like my bulk cards that I have. Trust me, I have plenty to spare. So which V, if you would like a tour of the Pokemon cards later, if you're around later, then I'm happy to show up the master set thus far of the Brilliant Stars that I have been collecting, or at least attempting to. There are certain ones, unless I get dumb stupid lucky, that if I get, it's just not gonna happen. Because I'm sorry, I can't bring myself to pay $200 to buy I think it's the alt art Charizard now, that's like $180, $160. To be fair, it's also alt art. I hated that the rainbow rare one was like the $200 one for a while. I was like, but why? Why not the alt art? That one's the more expensive one. I'm gonna have to take Sharpie to that. Maybe. Yeah. I know. Makes you want to cry. But if it makes you feel any better, they're like a lot of commons. I don't want to do that. Actually, this is where the micron pen will come in handy, and I don't care. Nope, not that head. This is where having the micron pen doesn't matter, because I'm not going to touch that anymore, so that's not going to come rubbing off. And this is where things get interesting. Whee! Yeah, no, I can't. I've learned also the reason I don't want to do the rare cards, unless they're like, you know, the non-holo rares, because you can kind of get a lot of those. But the holographic rares, the holo patterning or the holo material that they use to make holo cards is very hard to cut through. And I'll show you what I mean in a second here, because I don't want this to glue to dry on me too quickly yet. But I learned that the holo material they use is hella hard to cut through. And no, I didn't use a hollow card. It was a reverse hollow, so meh. Because Luxio's not that rare. He's uncommon. Make sure, okay. Last thing I want to do is stick that down on the wrong layer. All right. Do I want to do this and then put it down, or do I want to put it down and then... No, let's do this. No, I can't do the hollow rares. One, again, like I said, the hollow material. Oh, yeah. This is how I know the hollows are hard to cut through, because I did reverse hollow. That's because it was supposed to go like on top, kind of give it that nice little shiny look, but I messed up, so I have to get another reverse hollow. But I learned that cutting through reverse, when it's got a layer of reverse hollow material on it, it doesn't cut as easily as, say, like a regular card would. Yeah, Shinx, I threw Shinx in there because I thought it'd be like, you know, gotta throw the evolutionary line in there a little bit. And this is where I'm glad I have nails. Come on. There it goes. Nope, 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 nope. Don't. I don't like that. Oh no, did it mess up already? Come on. No, nope. Bugger. I can still salvage it. There we go. Yee! I know. But I salvaged it. It worked. We're good. You should see the next one I'm going to do. That one's going to be even more tedious. Well, like I said, I'm just going to be cutting the next one out. I'm not going to assemble it yet. This one is just a little bit more easier to assemble. And even then, once I'm like done assembling it, it's still not going to be completely done. Because like I said, I wanted to do a reverse hollow for the top, but I fudged up the reverse hollow card. So I have to wait until I get a new one And then apply that, and then it'll be done. Come on, press down. Align it. Press down. And then, of course, once I get most of the layers on, I'm going to be pressing it down with a very hard book. Snareel? Who's Snareel? Hello, Snareel. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Okay. It's not a sheep. Yes, I'm aware. So yeah. Minute. And then once I get another reverse hollow, it's gonna look like that. I know, they're so trippy. I really like this is the person who did like this whole card, like in terms of artwork, he's a new artist. And I absolutely love his work. He did the Dedenne for the Trainer Gallery too. And I really, 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 really love his artwork. He also did the Dedenne VMAX Union, like the alternate art one that you see if you ever saw the VMAX Climax set. There was a Dedenne Morpeko? No, not Dedenne. Morpeko V Union. And you could get like either the original one or you could get the alt art one, and the alt art one had the same artist that did this. You know, that's fair. They keep coming out with new ones. I've gotten past like the I have to collect them all, and more of the if it's an evolution I will collect it, and if I like the artwork enough I want it. Yo, there it is. So for the most part this is done now. I'm just gonna have it pressed underneath a book for a while to make sure the glue sticks and dries. But there we go. So that's the 3D Luxio. Dude, coloring in the background makes it so much better than the other one did. I like this. Oh. God, Medina. Ah, yeah, the figurine cards. I remember those. Alright. Let's move on to our next project, shall we? Give me a second. I'm going to squish this card now. And I'm using my husband's giant Berserk Deluxe Edition Berserk book. Still wrapped in plastic so I don't get glue on it or anything. But using his book to squish it. Because it's the heaviest thing and it's the flattest thing I could find. Remove that. Move this over here. Get sharp pointy objects ready. Cover the glue back up. Get that out of my way. Move that out of the way. Sharp pointy objects. Drink. Jameson and ginger ale. I mean, it's just ginger ale. Oop, too close. Don't mind my dirty cutting board. I need to get a new one. This one got warped. We were using a heat gun to create some props for a cosplay that my husband was doing, and the poor heat gun warped my cutting board, so now I need to get a new one. Luckily, they're not super expensive. Alright, so the next card for the project is going to be this Drowsy. Oh, goodbye! I hope you get some sleep. Good luck. Alright, so our next project is Drowsy. May Drowsy send you to sleep, V. So you can see I have a crap ton of this one. This one I got a lot more of, because this was a common in the Evolving Skies series. So this is going to be our top part, which I'm really hoping I can cut this one better this time. Probably save that for last. And I got plenty of pieces. Put one aside. See, I got plenty of pieces for this one. I wanted to do... I'm probably going to go in reverse order for this one in terms of cutting. Maybe. Okay. Okay. I got a new cutting knife. This one's supposed to have like the sharpest blade. And I have replacements for it, so as we go, because I know eventually it's gonna go dull. Move the mic a little bit so I can... I'm going to do a 3D effect on this one too, where I end up cutting the hands off of one of them and then layering it. So that was just scoring it, which is fine. It's getting there. I'm hoping what I'm planning to do here works.
Hey, you didn't see it in that.
God. That's not funny. I have a sharp pointy object in my hand.
You were gonna stab me with it?
No, probably myself.
Wow, that would be interesting.
Anyway, what?
No, it just seemed like this wasn't bright enough for you.
It's not.
Why are you saying anything?
Because I think that was the brightest it went.
Oh, I
my
told
God,
you it
thank
was
you.
not that bright.
I told you I needed as bright as I needed.
I know, but I was trying to tell you, like, you can mess with it.
Hmm. Come on. Right, what is not cutting here? Okay. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell what I'm trying to do here. I'm hoping this comes out like I want it to. Where is this? Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Alright. I think I know what I'm doing now. I kind of had an idea of what I want to do, but I'm not sure. You ever do that thing where like you get an idea, you're like, okay, I'm going to execute it like this, I'll do this, and then you go to do it. And you're not even sure if you can. Let's not have that finger there. Well, alright. Hang on, I have to check the Weather Channel again. Make sure there's no warnings or anything. Nope, just a nasty spot. Okay. Yeah, we're going through some severe thunderstorms right now, so wanted to make sure I wasn't like missing any things in terms of like alerts and whatnot. Cause last thing I wanna do is miss that. Okay, so this is gonna end up being kind of the first top layer. What's my phone buzzing for, and where is it? Oh, over there. Alright, so yeah, what's gonna happen is what I'm hoping to do is gotta clean that up a little bit. I guess it's okay if it's a little wavy. So what I'm gonna end up doing is cutting out concentric circles as I go. When they get layered, you'll see each layer stack up on top of each other, and then what's going to happen is I'm going to end up cutting out, when I do one of the layers for like just full front, I'm going to cut off his entire hands and then have some of the double-sided sticky adhesive like I did for the Luxio, so his hands are kind of like popping out too. So that's what's going to happen. I like this, I like this, I like this. Okay. Okay. Now that I know what I'm doing, because that was one of the reasons I kind of didn't do this one originally, like I said I was going to do like for the first time, because I didn't know how to frame it. I didn't have like, you know, solid lines, and like how do you get that psychic effect that he's got going, you know, to showcase. And I will be coloring over the drowsies in the background as I go, when I start assembling it. Where's that ruler? Okay, I'll have to trim that. It didn't cut all the way like I wanted it to. All right. I suppose I can always just take that off if I don't like it. This is always the tricky part, getting these little things. I know that was some good old lightning. You can see flashes of lightning behind me. Like I said, there's some thunderstorms in the area, so haha, fun me. I don't know if you can hear the thunder or not, but if we lose power, I apologize. Like I said, there is a thunderstorm here. I will try my hardest to get back on should we lose power. We haven't lost power due to a storm in this area yet, knock on wood. But hey, you never know. Alright. So I'm debating whether I want to keep this ring right here and then or just make it like a second one come to the foreground. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, so this time we're going to do the second ring. Beep, 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 beep. Can y'all hear the music okay? I said last time I didn't think the music was coming through very well. It was like too quiet. Yee! Oh, ha 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 ho! There we go. That's a little better. So, kind of looking at it's kind of hard to tell in this, but all right. I've got a general idea of where to stop at the foot down there. Well, that came out a little bit better than I expected. Huzzah! I thought the Luxio had more detail. Jesus. What have I done? Is that? Yep, there we go. Okay. I have some extra like spacers I'm gonna use real quick. So it's gonna kind of look like that. We are getting somewhere. Hey. Huh? Hello.
I'm just saying it's slightly too loud.
Because last time it wasn't even loud enough.
Yeah.
Oh, but if you put it that low, then nobody hears it, because I couldn't hear it last time.
Hold on.
Can't hear it, can you?
No, it's not there yet. The delay is pretty long.
If you can't hear it, then
No, I said I can hear it. It's like I said, it was loud.
not loud enough.
It's actually drowning your voice. See, that's better. It's fine. I said it was slightly too loud. Yeah, because like it was drowning out your voice for a little bit.
Because why does anybody need to hear me talk? So much thunder. Much rain. Oh, sorry. Didn't realize I had it off screen. Yeah. Ooh-wee. See, did I get this? Almost. Always a section somewhere. There it goes. what you do with your Friday night? I cut cards and drink a little bit. And by little bit, I mean literally it's a mixed drink with more ginger ale than whiskey. It's a quiet Friday night. I'm gonna blame the weather and everybody recovering from the impromptu holiday that was St. Patrick's Day. Because I'm pretty sure we all know someone who partied just a little too hard. Okay. So we got something like that coming together now. There's some of this action. I want to try something. Luckily, I have a whole bunch of these particular cards, so if I don't like this, then oh well. Yee. Come on. My sister just emailed me that my 5-year-old niece now has a Tamagotchi. What year are we in? I had a Tamagotchi growing up. In fact, I was probably about 6 or 7, about her age, when Tamagotchis first came out. And by no means is that a flex. It's just a fact. might not come out like I wanted to. But oh well, who cares? Yeah, this is a lot more detailed than I expected. But it's a lot of fun. This part right here is just me trying something, so this is like probably completely unnecessary. But I wanted to try, darn it. Maybe. It's a challenging part. This, what I'm doing right here, could be absolutely unnecessary because without that, it looks like this so far. Actually, hang on. There we go. Kind of looks like that so far. Kind of hard to tell with this, but so this is probably going to be completely unnecessary, which I might put aside and just move on to something else because I don't feel like this is going to add anything to it. Yeah, I don't think that's going to add anything to it. But I can still use his card because I need his hands. Ooh, Socks, did you see the Luxio? It's not complete, but it's just about there. Hang on a second. It's under a book because I had it squished under a really heavy book to keep it like glued down. There it is. So for the most part, it's like I said, it's complete. I'm just waiting on a second reverse hollow to put on top because like I said, I kind of messed up this one, but the end result will look something like this. So yeah, I managed to do some cool working on it. So for the most part, like I said, it's complete. I just gotta get a new topper for it. And now it's this one. Because I hate myself. Yep, it's set in glue. I got some new glue called memory glue that works really good on paper crafts because the Elmer's glue was taking forever to dry. But yeah, everything else in the Luxio is all glued down. I ended up getting some like foam core, or not foam, some double adhesive foam. And I cut off what I needed to glue the head down. Yeah, I was using all-purpose Elmer's glue for the first ones. The Farfetched that you saw had like the all-purpose Elmer's glue on it. And like it worked for the most part. It took forever to dry. Hand. I have a lot more copies of this one, so if I mess up something, I'm okay. Because this was a common card from the Evolving Skies set. And when I say I have plenty, I have plenty. Smooth jazz funk. Oh yeah. MC Drowsy. Handy. Handy, handy, handy. So basically what's gonna happen is once I get layers onto this, I'm gonna take that foam core and layer the hands. Kind of like what I did with Luxio's. Put these over here so I don't lose them. Let's see here. I'm going to do one where it's just... I want to try... Like I said, I got plenty so I can try and experiment with stuff. I'm probably doing like some overly complicated stuff like I was doing a moment ago. But I want to try. I want to see. I wanna see what happens. Hey Sax, did you get that nasty line of thunderstorms earlier today? This is probably like overkill for this. I doubt this is gonna do anything other than make my fingers sore. Bye, Talon. One of my cats have abandoned me. They don't love me anymore. My other kitty is currently happily on the bed, enjoying that cat life. Not pro wrestling! Have fun! I tried to get into pro wrestling. I really did. Never understood it. Though I'm not gonna, like, deny anybody's love for wrestling. Because what right do I have to tell them that what they like is stupid? Though for a long time, I remember when I was younger, I really thought, like, pro wrestling was, like, semi-real. In that, like, I wasn't sure, like, were these people, like, did they really hate each other that much? And then, like, years later, someone was like, oh, no, it's all an act. I was like, oh. I'm like, do they actually get hurt? And they're like, no, yeah, sometimes they do actually get hurt. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I was like, no way they would, like, this should be allowed. Like, what? Did this do... I can't even tell if that did anything. It may have. Let's see here. I guess maybe it did something. I don't... I can't tell if that did anything. I'm gonna say no. nice. That's gonna be fun to see him in. Okay. Chelsea. Well, I could. Let's not have the sharp pointy object in our hand while we do this. I could do something like this, where he pops out, and then have his... Oh, yes, I'm a genius and I didn't know it. All right, one more. You're looking so nice. Oh, you got Dragon Ball. Darn it. I'm so focused. Has anyone else on here seen Turning Red yet? Mike, I know you have. You don't have to answer that question. We ended up watching it Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. That movie was so good. I liked it a lot. Lots of good laughs. Ooh, snap, some last airbender. It was a very good coming of age story. And I meant the Turning Red, not Avatar. Though Avatar was a good coming of age story. That was like a really good coming of age story. Mm. Oh, goodness. I like that stamp. Mike just showed me a stamp. Is that the Ukrainian stamp or is that like a US stamp? Oh. Okay, so you told me it's a nationally voted Ukrainian stamp. The title of it is Russian warship go fuck yourself, which if you're not familiar with that, basically there were these guys on Snake Island, which is an island that's just off the coast of Ukraine, and they had a Russian warship that was like telling them, hey, you need to surrender. If you surrender, we will go easy on you. You need to just surrender and blah blah blah. You know, the usual. These 12, the ship, the island, as far as I'm aware, only has like had like 12 guys on it that were like guarding it, or just like they're like National Guard type thing, and they basically told the warship to go fuck themselves. It's great. And supposedly for a while there was a rumor that they'd been bombed and killed. Turns out they were not killed at the time. Now I don't know. Nothing says creepy like a cat pushing your door open. Okay, let me put the, actually, put those aside, switch this over here. Hopefully this comes out a little bit better, because, like, the other one was, the Luxio one was a little bit harder to do, because I had that stupid little corner to do. Kind of tagged this one a little bit, but we're okay. Yeah, whatever material they, ooh, all right, whatever material they use for the hollow foil is very durable, and yet when you try to get them graded, they scratch. And with this graded, now you have a scratch right here. What the? That wasn't there before. Okay. So basically it's gonna kind of look like that. Maybe. Yeah. I just noticed that this wasn't looking right. Let's try that. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Let me do a little trimmy trim here. Jeez. Okay, so this is what we have thus far. So we got our background, a few extra layers that I have. This one, I have to cut out more of these little dividers here. And then that one. And then put more dividers down, then we put that down. And then this is gonna go on top. And then we're gonna have, come on, this come here. And then beep. Yeah. Hee hee hee. I like this. Alright, I'm going to cut the extras out at another time. For right now, I'm going to color in some dark spots for shadows and whatnot. And since we're doing hands, I'm going to dark out the hand here. There's gonna be a few other things I end up doing. What's that? Get that little smidge off. There we go. Okay, so we got that. Gonna do that. And I'm probably gonna color the edges too. And by edges I mean like where after the areas I cut, because they're white. And what I did on the Luxio was, and of course the other ones, I took this and went like that. So I have to be a little bit careful with this one. I don't have the steadiest hands right now, so I might do this later. But basically I'm going to darken the edges up on that. I don't know if you can see it or not. Here we go. Yeah. Let that dry. Okay, so I'm going to darken the edges up later, but because in the hand, it's going to sit on there. It's gonna look so good. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna color out all this. So I might do, instead of using my Copic marker, I'm probably gonna use the permanent marker like I was before. And of course, a reminder, we don't use the what you call it, micro pins, because those don't stick. Say hello to my little friend. There we go. Just a tip. Yeah, I knew this one was going to be a lot more detailed than the others that I did, which is kind of why I did the Farfetch'd first. Because the Farfetch'd, I could easily do that one and not have to worry about, but... all that cutting on the drowsy, all that paid attention to detail and everything, and you color over it. Why? 'Cause shadowing. You don't get that weird double, triple, quadruple look. Aye. Sorry, I needed to be able to see. If I really wanted to, I could paint on it, but that would require me taking out my paints. And this is just so much easier. That dry. Yeah. I've done good. Why are you acting like you drying out? I know for a darn fact that you are a semi-newish pin. I might have to use paint at this rate. Trying to get everything but the rings. There it goes. Got it. Oh, you had your power go out? I wondered what happened. Everything okay for y'all? Ugh. Yeah, we got just the nasty stuff out here. We haven't had too much of anything bad. Oh, hang on. Let me finish this real quick and I will show you. Oof. Speaking of, just had a big thing of thunder go by. I don't know if you could hear it. Guess I shouldn't be too worried about the middle part since that's not really going to show too much. Okay, so where'd it go? Here it is. Ta-da! So there he is. Obviously, like I said, I'm gonna have to get a new topper, but it's gonna be something like that in the end. But yeah. A spammer? Oh, yeah, it probably is. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. Like I said, I'm gonna have to get a new one of these because they're stupidly hard to cut for whatever reason. This is the one for the drowsy. But otherwise, Luxio's done. Here we go. Fix that. And now I'm coloring in a whole bunch of these guys. At least I'm trying to. For whatever reason, the permanent marker does not like to stay. Well, the gloss I'm not worried about. That's just because it's wet. It'll dry out. If that's what you're talking about for the thing. But for the other part, yeah. I figured I'd change up my technique. Some dabbing rather than outright coloring. The weird part is I feel like this is going to take forever. Or not. I don't know yet. Now I feel like I have to check the Weather Channel. Oh, we have a... what is it? A flash flood warning. But I don't know what areas. Let me see the radar. Yeah, we just had a nasty bout come over here. We're near Jackson. And it's that nasty bit that got us is starting to come into the y'all's area. It's moving pretty quick though, so there's an upside. You getting lights flickering again? Psych, you didn't want power, did you? It's supposed to rain again tomorrow too. I don't know if it's gonna be as bad as it was today. I don't think it is, but... And I have to babysit my 5.5-year-old niece. But we're taking her to urban air so she can expend some energy and have a little bit of fun. Because we have a playground that's like down the road from us, and she likes to try and go there, but we obviously, if it's raining and wet, it's a no-go. It looked pretty fun when I saw it. It's got like trampoline stuff and what looks to be like kind of zipline semi stuff. So I'm hoping she enjoys it. Oh yeah, Mike's been trying to do that too. I don't know how far he got because I think he took a break because at one point they were like, no, you can't do that. But I think that's just because the system was overloaded from like how many people were redeeming their games. Okay, whatever technique I've got going on here, it's working. I'm not too worried about the center. Just because I feel like that's going to get hidden up once you layer things onto it, so. What are we listening to? Oh, it's from Metroid. Nice. Oh, Mike, there was a spam thing earlier. Can you make sure to get rid of that person? What is it? A mischievous? I would love to play the community Pokemon game, but I'm so concentrated. I will probably get off after finishing this because this is just going to be a while. And it's almost 11. And I have to get up at least a little early so I can clean before my niece gets over tomorrow. Gotta defer a little bit. Plus I have to clean up my desk here. Defer? Yep, I got way too much fur, and then my sister-in-law and mom-in-law came over, and they were petting on North, and North, being the dog that he is, shedded everywhere, so she just kept petting and petting and petting, and then like clumps of fur were just coming off. And I never vacuumed that up, so there's fur all over my carpet. And it's all my fault, because I got lazy and didn't vacuum it immediately. So many games. Which one are you gonna pick first? We'll be behind door number 1. I know I said I was gonna get off after that, but I really want to try something. Not this. This was gonna happen regardless. Ooh, a single player experience. There's always the good old classic Spyro from what I saw on the advertisement for it. Nice relaxing game. At least I found it to be relaxing until I couldn't get up to certain ledges. More rain. It is a bop. Mike just lost on something. I can hear him groaning in the other room. I have no idea what he's playing. Yeah, most likely Destiny 2, knowing him. I know it's not Raid Night, at least. Okay. Got the edges on that one. Well, the profanity is out. It must be Destiny. What do you do with your $20 markers that you got? Oh, you know, color edges on cutout card pieces. Actually, I don't know if these pens are $20 each. I just know that they're a pretty penny. They're not cheap. What? No, my light. I think it died on me finally. That's the universe telling me to stop. You can't make me. That's a good thing. The majority of like my like must do cutting things are like, you know, done. That is if that's not the most, hey, stop and go to bed. Oh, come on, why are you unraveling? Don't unravel. Let me see if I can't get this back in the box. Keep it from unraveling as much. What? What are you sorry about? Was it the cussing thing? Ah, the profanity. Yes, well. We can't all be perfect. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, thank God. Okay, so I know it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing. Oh, heck yeah. Come on.
Did your light go out?
Yeah, I think it died.
Okay, because it's like affecting the camera on our end. Oh no, that's just network. Okay. Let me see if I can put a charger on it.
It's okay, I'm almost done. At least with this part.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Beautiful.
It didn't cut that all the way.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Back on for now, so I don't know why.
I have light. Yes.
When the echo stops, is that the end of the line? Should I settle for just fine?
Where is...
Want the world to be mine.
Okay, so I haven't taken the adhesive off of this yet.
Sick of being trapped all up in my cocoon. I can see my future. Trust me, I'll be there soon. I can't help you now. I know what you're about. I'm setting myself free to show the real me. Hello, it's rough. Forget about what has been. I got my sights
Oh my.
horizons taken out. The walls are built that kept me from this paradise. I got my sights on new horizons. New horizons.
Okay, so...
I've been lost before, but I always find my way. If it's no good, why should I stay? I'll run away.
With...
Today's my day. Outgrowing all of this, I can change my mind.
That looks so good.
I'm gonna shoot for more now.
That looks so good.
Won't apologize. I know
Yeah, Mike. Oh my god. I don't know. He's freaking out back there. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take the sticky off of here. Wait. Come on. Yeah. Come on. No! I think it's dying. Oh well. No, don't stick to me. I'm trying to get the adhesive off of this one. With the adhesive, the backing. Finally. See if I can't get this one. It's a little too far to the left. Let me see if I can't. Might be able to fix that. I think that worked. Yeah, it died again.
Oh.
You don't have to. I'm about... There. I say you don't have to. There goes my speaker. Alright, so basically...
It didn't drop.
That's good. You okay? The light!
Just don't make any ridiculous movements, I guess.
What do you think?
It looks good. Oh, that hand though.
I know.
Super cool.
And of course, once I actually get the layers in there, it'll Excuse me, it'll pop a little bit more.
Just sitting there.
I mean, what is it in the one of the games? He's literally just like.
Right.
So I have to cut out more of these later on because I'm not doing that tonight. Yeah.
So that's really good. Just give me a moment.
So yeah, so this is kind of like a general idea of what the final product will eventually look like.
Here, I'll pick it up for you so you can actually get a good rotate.
I gotta do the line edges.
Alright.
Okay, thanks, bye! So that makes 3 of these that I've done now. And like I said, this one's not completely done yet. This one I have to fix. And my first attempt. Yeah! Let me get these. Ta-da! I think we did good, ladies and gentlemen. It did come out really good. I'm happy with that one. Well, this was the first one, second one, third one. And now that I knew what the heck I was doing, that helps. Trial and error, baby! This one's not completely done. I've got to go back and edge the... Oh, I did get a lot better. I gotta go back and edge the white parts of everything I cut so it doesn't, like, stand out as obvious when you're, like, rotating it and stuff. And make sure some of the edges are a little bit more even. But otherwise, that's it. Yeah! So, I'm gonna probably spend... Yeah, trial by fire for real. I mean, this took me, like... a good 3 hours to actually finish, just because, like... The first one I messed up on, or at least the first card that I attempted to cut, I messed up on. And it's got that weird, like, multiple effect, because you can see, like, all the other Farfetches in the back. And then this one I figured out, oh, let me color the background. And of course, now that I know that, I did that with this one, and it looks so good. But yeah, well, I'm going to call it a night after I find the caps. Where's the safety cap? I have a safety cap for my sharp pointy object. Somewhere. And look, I have more, so I could, if I wanted to do another drowsy, I could do another drowsy if I really, really wanted to. Or if I wanted to add more effect, but I'm lazy. There it is. Safety. Safety first, ladies and gentlemen. No, nobody can get cut. Unless I cut him. But yeah. No! My markers! No! I have markers that are escaping. Escape markers? But yeah, yeah. I think next time what I'll do is go through my cards and see like what's another one that I could possibly make a 3D card out of, and then put up a vote of which one I should do next time. It's gonna be a little bit before I actually do it, but I think that's what I'll do next time. Ah, no. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night so I can clean up my desk and everything and get on to bed. I thank everybody who came out and joined me this evening. Oh. Night, Commander. Night, Socks. If you're still listening, I know you said you were lurking. Oh no, this poor brush. Oh well. But yeah, I will probably come back on next week with the next project idea or whatever. I don't know. See how it goes. Jeez. And Mike's having fun. Anyway, and Memory, thanks for joining us. Everyone have a great evening. And of course, love yourselves, love each other. And stay safe. Have a good night, everyone.